Everybody, put your hands up in the arena. I need everyone to clap, stand on your feet, stomp.
What?
On the ground.
Get on the ground.
So,
Right to the left.
introducing YAKKO.
Charlie Brown.
Crisscross.
It's me.
Everybody clap your hands.
And his opponent.
Huh?
What?
Opponent.
It's a fight. It's a fight.
Welcome to the JRWI Underground Illegal Boxing Ring.
Yeah.
Winner takes all.
Winner takes all. Today's new
The
victim,
opponent's
YAKKO,
life.
against the big man, Condi.
You have to qualify for the show, and the way we do that is we put you in a
It's a
ring.
fight to the
with
death.
Condi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
not even-
We
It's not even
actually
boxing,
hired
though.
this guy. He's 7 feet tall,
Oh, God.
500 pounds. You got this, YAKKO. You got to earn it. You got to earn your
right,
spot on the show.
No, I'm just gonna warn you as your coach. You're gonna get in there. You're gonna put your boxing gloves on. You're gonna square up, and the guy's gonna go into a sumo stance, and you're gonna be really confused. I know because this is supposed to be boxing or whatever. But the second he comes charging at you with his palms, he's gonna go for a palm strike. You're gonna do a little bob and weave. You're gonna do a duck. You're gonna hit him with the right hook.
Yeah.
You're gonna hit him.
Right,
He's gonna knock to the floor because he's got a weak chin. This man's got a weak chin. We've done the research. We've done the research. We know exactly what's going on. So you hit him in the chin with the right hook. He falls to the ground. Why is he even here? I don't know. Because say this game is rigged. Like,
All right, 3, 2, 1. Ding, ding, ding. Here he
Oh.
comes.
I swiftly dodged the palm strike that Grizzly told me was coming, and I go straight for the chin.
Not my chin. Oh, my weak. Natural 20.
roll the hit. He's down. Is our
Ding,
new
ding, ding.
guest going to do a one-hit KO?
You can come on the show. He's not. He's
Yeah,
dead.
You
He
killed him. Wait.
He killed him, Condi.
And the winner is...
I was
Why
holding
would
back.
you go for the? We only have one rule, and it's don't go for his jaw,
Guys, I was-
dude.
He
Guys,
has
I
a
was holding
glass
back.
jaw.
This is so bad. This is so. He has a serious condition.
YAKKO, the winner.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to the show. You qualify.
You're a
You killed
murderer
a man.
now. But also you qualified.
Oh,
But
no.
the most important part is you now own the JRWI World Championship title. How do you feel?
Pretty good.
Awesome.
I'll be,
Pretty good.
You just killed him in.
I'll be sending your belt in the mail.
Sick.
It probably won't arrive. But anyway, welcome to a one-shot. A beautiful little one-shot. So let's get right into it, guys.
Yeah, sure. I'm in.
Let's do it. It's been too long. It's been
It's
too
been
long.
far too long. I'm rusty and I'm scared.
That's what
what I
you
like to hear.
But that's what I
Those
was
are
in
my
high
two
school, so that's what I am
eternal
right
states
now.
of
I'm used
being.
to it, baby. Let's do this shit. Starting out, the four of you are local adventurers. You don't have to be banded together, but maybe you guys have bumped shoulders every once in a while on jobs. But you guys are known in the nearby area as the people to go to for problems, at least in this part of the region.
Us. Really?
Yes, yes,
Low standards.
yes. Very. There's not a lot of adventurers for hire in this region.
I do parties
It's like-
also.
It's like being the best. It's like being the best sewer, but only at the local flea market. You know what I mean? Like it's really good, but anyway.
I understand, yeah.
We're pretty awesome.
After a long day of questing, a long day of work, you guys have made quite a hefty sum of gold. But you grow tired. You grow tired from the ways of the road, and as you make it back close to the town of Westray, you retire at the closest inn, the one just on the edge of town, known as the Witch's Cup. You don't remember exactly what time it was when you arrived into the inn, but you remember it being very late. As you all lay down to rest, it only feels like moments before you're awoken once more by the heavy sound of horse hooves outside with a man shouting. As you look around frantically, you can easily tell the sun is still not up. And as you look out the window, you can see a lone man riding up towards the inn with a torch in hand on horseback screaming for help.
All I heard was horse.
I boot up.
Are you okay?
people.
You only heard the word horse? Is that like a sleeper agent word? Are you all right?
Yes.
Like
It's a sleeper
Horse.
agent word, but I'm not the one who's supposed to be awakening.
But you all are awakened by this this commotion.
Are we all in the same room? Like,
Yeah,
sleeping
we're all in the
room?
same
guys would
bed.
be-
We're all in the same bed.
If you choose to be. If you choose to be.
We can only
I
get
would
one
imagine
bed.
not.
Really
I would
quick.
hope not. I mean,
Cuddle time's over.
The bugbear and the horse.
I will go wait at the end door to open it for this man.
rushing downstairs and opening up the door.
Not rushing, they're
Very right, calmly.
Like a butler, you know?
Very tiredly, you know, brushing off the dust off your garbs. But you head downstairs, the four of you. The door opens to meet face to face with this man outside of the inn. You would guesstimate from this where the moon is, it's probably 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Sun might come up in a few hours, but it's still late night. The man rushes forward and gets off of his horse, and as soon as he steps off, he takes his straw hat and puts it to his chest and says, "Brave adventurers, I am so sorry to wake you at this time, but my dear wife has been upset for the last time by this group of local pranksters.
What does he sound like that?
He's a farmer.
Brave adventurers.
He's doing it again. He's doing it again.
Is this like a bit?
I know that at the current time it is very late, so therefore I offer you hefty amounts of gold if you can help me with my current issues."
I hear gold and my eyes pop out of my head. Boing. All right, guys. I think we should
Awooga, humana.
Will we accept the job offer?
Bauga.
And here's a good part to raise that question. Who is accepting the job offer? Starting with Condi. Describe your character.
Okay. My character is a bugbear with like amber fur and lightly garbed in some bugbear robes, whatever those look like. He's fucking huge, dude. He's a huge bugbear. He's a man of God.
Swole.
Very, very swole, yeah.
Gains for Jesus. Continue.
Gains for Jesus, yeah. He's also got a lightsaber, apparently. That's awesome.
It's a sunblade. Thank you. All right,
Listen,
D&D terms. All right, it's a sunblade.
You called it a
all right,
lightsaber earlier.
I did no such thing on recording. I did no such thing. Adventures League terms. It is a sunblade. Thank you.
Okay, Mr.
Copyright.
DM. Okay.
Did you say your name?
Oh yeah, his name is fucking Malthus.
Malphus?
Malthus. With an O, not an I. Yeah.
Malphos the bugbear. And standing next to him, Grizzly, your character.
Okay, so I'm playing he's a robot. He's a warforged, but he's wearing a butler's outfit. The coat is like a long tail coat, and it's real, except for the vest and the sleeves, which do appear to be just painted metal to fit the color of the suit. And instead of a black tie, it's in his chest is like a ruby emblem or jewel. And he's like just a generic looking robot. Oh, he's got a mustache. His serial number is BTLR 1699. I don't know his name yet.
Right.
He opens the doors. What shall we do, masters?
Slime, your character.
You look at the butler and you look a little to the right and your eyes pass over a horse and you keep going and then wait, you snap back, but that's not a horse.
I just wrote horse with 3 question marks as your character description.
Horse? His bottom half is a brown horse, and his top half he has on this brown hooded cloak. So that if you saw him from a distance, he may just look like a long, tall horse. But underneath the cloak, you see his piercing brown eyes and pale skin and bulging muscles. And my character's name is Clop Flapbert.
What?
You want to say that one more time for me?
My character's name is Clop Flapbert.
Good.
I think his father's name was Flap Clopbert.
So do we call him Clop for short?
Yeah,
But do not call him Flap. That is his father's name.
His father's name.
Please.
Don't call him Flop because he'll kill you.
All right.
Flop was my son.
That's
Flop is his next.
What? What
Flop
happened?
is next in line.
What happened to your son?
Oh, he's out there.
He's out there. I just fucking hate the guy.
Clapbird is his
My
last
wife-
name.
Is your son like Flicka? But he's Flop, so he's just out there, free spirit.
He's just out there flopping. My
Oh,
wife's
wild
name is
stallion.
Cop.
All right. Well, last but certainly not least, our special guest Yakko.
Hey,
Describe your character.
I'm a 6-foot turtle.
Yeah, you are.
His name's Burtle. Burtle the turtle. And, he's an entertainer. He carries a bunch of musical instruments with him, and he's got a little bow tie on. And he's got one friend. It's his It's his magical golem. He named it Jeffrey, and Jeffrey also wears a bow tie.
That's awesome.
Shout out
How big is the golem? Like, is it like a little thing in your hand, or is it like a hulking mass?
It's I think it's a tiny golem. Like it's probably like a foot tall, maybe.
Yeah, so right now, looking at the quote unquote golem in the hands of Burtle the turtle, it is just a tiny little, like almost the size of like an action figure. It's a tiny little hand-sized golem that fits right in your palm.
Do you have a funny toy?
I have a funny toy.
It just
My
looks like a
only
toy.
friend.
Oh, that's good. All right.
And the four of you are standing face to face with, now that you've sort of woken up a bit, rubbed the tired out of your eyes, only getting a few hours of rest since the last quest.
I am never
didn't mean
tired.
to make that rhyme. Well, you aside, the butler man stands ready for his next orders. You recognize actually this young man talking to you, the farmer, as the youngest of the Dillridge family, who own a farm just on the edge of town, right next to where the forest starts. You know him as Danny Dillridge.
Danny Dillridge.
And in the news of local town, he's actually just inherited his grandfather's farm and a grand sum of gold from him.
Just hurry up, give me a name, please.
No, that has to be the end of it.
No, I was just assuming you'd call me something and it'd stick.
I am
Bacon, tomato, lettuce,
That's
robot.
what I was almost thinking that, bro. I just didn't want to
Bacon, tomato,
BLT, bro.
lettuce, robot.
Bacon, tomato, lettuce, robot.
sandwich robot.
What kind of pranks have they been playing?
Well, recently, every night before bed, I begin to hear rustling outside my fields. But when I awaken, the only thing I find is my scarecrows have been misplaced.
It could be the birds.
I've never met a bird big enough to pick up a scarecrow, but if I did, I would have moved out of town.
So you think it's some pranksters from town?
These are my strongest assumptions. My wife seems to think that we are cursed by some kind of scarecrow slaughterers, but I told her this isn't one of her stupid books.
Hey, books are cool.
I can't read.
I like mutter that under my breath.
Have you considered it could be your wife?
Why
Your wife is a scarecrow.
Why would she do that?
all this time?
Jared, I'd like to assess this man as husband material.
Insight check,
All right.
sure. Your robot scanners are scanning his husband levels.
Does he have, no, I mean, like, is he wearing the tank top? Does he have the liquor? Does he look messy?
He's a farmer.
Oh.
He's a farmer.
Just a 14, I don't have insight plus.
14, Danny Dillridge is dressed in a very, very wide straw hat, a white cotton shirt that has quite a few dirt stains across the front of it, and some blue cotton breechers. For husband material, you're not quite sure. He doesn't smell of liquor, at least. He does not smell like an alcoholic, but he does smell quite dirty.
You are
Dude,
disgusting.
He's already locked down, man. You can't get any of it.
What is your price, my brave adventurers, to take on my task?
5,000 gold.
What the robot said,
6,000
yeah.
gold.
5,000 gold.
That's half our usual price.
I am humbled to incline to your offer, as there is nobody else in the area who can help me with my problems. Therefore, I will give you the entirety of my grandfather's pension, along with our prize 3 piglets.
I also request you get new clothes.
Can we also get your farm as well? I want some property.
Make a persuasion check?
We've been having some problems on the farm. Can you fix them for us? Here, have the farm.
All right, we fixed your problem. This is our farm now.
You don't have to worry about it anymore. I got a 17, by the way.
A 17. The farm is all I have in life. Without it, I am nothing. However, every other weekend, if you'd like, you could have it.
You would also still have your wife.
I would like to keep my wife as well.
This is up for negotiation.
Wait a minute.
We would like to also have
All right.
Master, are you sure?
Absolutely.
No. Those are our terms.
Either way,
We
would you like
we want your wife on weekends too.
you want my wife every other weekend?
Yes.
I barely get to see her that often.
That is non-negotiable.
I want 1/3 custody of your son.
My
Wait,
son left
stop.
for the Naval War of
do this.
1562 and he never returned.
I want
can't
us to
ruin
be
this
legally.
fictional
I want
character's
us to
life.
be legally written into your marriage.
I'm sure a priest or clergy of some kind could possibly arrange that.
I also want full ownership of everything in your will when you pass away.
This is an extreme amount of pandering. Would you like to accompany me back to my farmstead now so we can progress the one-shot story?
Yeah, sure. Let's go, guys.
Wonderful. On the way back, you guys, he ends up just he ends up tying the reeds to his horse, the reins, sorry, not reeds. He ties the reins of his horse to the side of the tavern and leads you guys down the road back to his inn, not his inn, his farm. As he's talking to you, he converses. So
I shoot the horse a nod before we leave.
goodbye, old one. So the
Keep your
other
head up.
issue I've been facing with these scarecrows is every morning when I awake, they have been surrounded around the outside of my house in some kind of cultist circle.
Allow me to stop you there. Scare is in the name.
And so is Crow, but they cannot fly.
That is a fair point.
Either way, it has scared off even a large amount of my farm hands.
It is doing its job.
They aren't crows. They cannot fly. They didn't even leave any letters or signs of resignation before they left. They all just got up and left town. Left me with the scarecrows.
Dead.
Did you see them leave or no?
I did see no such thing, good sir, who makes the weird noises.
Have
Now,
you
what
ever
a-
seen one of the scarecrows move?
I personally have not seen them move, but my wife has sworn she saw them while she was scrubbing the goat. But I
What's
didn't
she
see
like?
such a thing. The goat or my wife? Because I'll tell you right now, she's a beauty. But if you're talking
goat.
about my wife, I'm not entirely sure. We haven't seen each other in a few weeks.
Sounds like your marriage is on the rocks.
It's not. Most of the time, we keep it to the ranch homestead. A rock might spice it up, though.
Oh my god. Are we saving his farmer's marriage, bro?
Both.
Please lead the way to the scarecrows.
Right, let's get down to the bottom of who has been pranking me. And then he takes you all the way to the edge of town in the dead of night to the Dill Ridge farm.
Elridge, I'm fucking horrified just by the name.
Danny Dill Ridge strike fear into the hearts of many. As you arrive into the farm at the dead of night, Danny kind of just looks around, his legs shaking a little bit. I am slightly afraid of the dark and also the way that cows look inside of it. Therefore, I am going to go inside of my ranch home and hide there until you deal with the pranksters.
Are they pranksters or cows?
I surely hope the cows are not the ones moving my scarecrows into satanic rituals. I could not handle another cow uprising.
Wait, another?
Either way, good luck. And if you need me, I'll be baking brownies.
I feel like we're just skimming over the another thing.
Okay, goodbye. And he just walks inside. The night is still looming as you are now left alone as Danny Dillridge enters the Dillridge home. Surrounding the ranch house, in fact, just the house here outside of the stalks, the corn stalks, the fields surrounding, there are 12 inanimate scarecrows placed perfectly in a circle, all facing the house.
Are we near one?
Yes, in fact, you
I'm
are.
gonna rip its guts out. I'm gonna just punch through it.
Well,
Yeah, you're not so scary. You're not so
before you do
scary.
that, as you approach it to punch its guts out, you notice that all of the faces, as you look around and see the other ones as well, surrounding this one, are all ripped and torn into weird twisted grins across the burlap of the actual face. You punch through the gut of the scarecrow. Roll to hit.
11.
11. You hit the scarecrow. Roll damage.
5, because it's unarmed.
As you punch through the scarecrow, breaking through the burlap, your fist makes contact with something that doesn't feel like what should stuff a scarecrow. And as your fist leaves the back, you see a lot of gore, internal organs that are soft immediately to the impact, probably been sitting out in the sun for far too long. And as it bursts open the back of the burlap scarecrow, the smell is the immediate thing that hits you.
You hit him so hard he became a real boy.
I have that effect on people sometimes.
And at this point, as you slowly pull your hand out, the gauntlet up to the fist now stained red with blood, you look up to see the eyes of the scarecrow now glowing a dull red as the limbs of it start to shake and pull themselves off of the stakes it's attached to. And I'm gonna need everybody to
I
roll.
think I pissed it off.
I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
This is an epic prank.
So initiative, D20 roll, add your initiative modifier.
Those school kids are really good at what they do.
Really good at pranking people.
I got an 8.
I got a 17.
12.
6. I wanted to speak beforehand.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Because, I mean, you'll see what, it's fine.
You can do it right now if you want.
Okay. Well, before he punched the guy, I was just going to say, Masters, I await your command.
Initiate counter prank.
I only clean in my job.
Clean up this mess.
As you look around, not only is this one starting to shake and come to life, peeling its wooden limbs off of the stakes, but 2 more to your immediate left and then to the far right of that one also come to life and pull themselves off of the stakes. So top of the round, it will be Clop. Clop, what would you like to do as 3 scarecrows are coming to life in front of you, their dull red glowing eyes piercing through the night, seemingly staring into your soul, your half horse, half man soul?
Of course, I would like to charge a scarecrow. Is there one that's further than 30 feet away?
Yes, the one farthest to the right, I would say is close enough to 30 feet away to make it a charge.
Okay, I want to charge at him, and then I want to do a horse flip and kick him in the head.
A horse flip?
All right.
That's sick.
What does that look like?
It means that I put expertise in acrobatics, and I'm also a centaur. So I don't know what that looks like.
But I would like you to make an acrobatics check for me. I want to see this
my
horse
friend.
flip. I want to see it.
Easily. That, my sir, is a 21 to horse
That's
flip.
a sick horse flip.
Yeah, it is.
Like a charge ability, right? As a
I have a
centaur?
charge ability, and I have an assassinate ability, and I have a sneak attack ability. And I'm using them all.
So you're pretty much going for an unarmed strike, right? Though, or like, what are you using?
It's with my hooves of fury.
Okay, so it's an unarmed strike, pretty much.
Yeah.
But flavored fucking sick. All right, so
Flavored
I'll allow
with-
you to
yeah.
make that attack since you made that flip so fucking perfectly, so smoothly. Make the attack with an advantage roll as you go
Oh,
to kick him in the
shit.
face.
Okay, that's perfect. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
A 19 definitely hits. Roll hoof damage.
Oh, it's time for hoof damage, and I'm using that is gonna be wait, 13 hoof damage.
13 hoof damage.
Can I kick its head off?
We'll see. So you kick for the head though, right? Is what you're saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
I go for the head.
So using the momentum of the flip, you use your back hooves to perform a kick, landing on the back, landing behind the scarecrow after you kick it on all fours. This sends the burlap sacked head of the scarecrow flying off, making hay fall everywhere, revealing just a decrepit skeletal face with the glowing red eyes underneath of it, coming off of a small bit of spinal cord you can see coming out of the hay as well.
Horse prank, horse prank.
Where the head is left over, horse prank. And you stick the kick and land it.
Then can I hide? Is that a thing that rogues do?
You'd have to move to hide. You can't hide where you currently are.
Oh, okay. Wait, so I can't, if we're just like in the field, can I just hide by just fucking like dropping down?
You could run over into the field of corn and attempt to hide yourself in that.
I wanna go hide in the corn.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check
Alright.
for me as you hide in the corn.
All right. Is this ground hard or soft?
We would say it's soft because it rained the prior night.
Perfect. Then that's gonna be a holy shit, man. 23 to stealth.
23 to
Oh
stealth.
my god.
Yeah, you stealth. You lay down, tucking your hooves in, getting your horseman body as low to the ground as possible. You attempt to hide in the corn stalks. The imagery I'm trying to not think about, but do we move on?
Can I just like back into the corn stalks and you just like
Slowly.
fucking see my eyes and they just disappear? Yeah. All right, that's all.
All
That's
right,
all.
next on the round after Clop will be the scarecrows. The one that just got its head kicked off. Seeing the horseman disappear into the corn, it's going to turn its what's left over of its head over to the rest of the party. And it, along with the closest one, are both going to charge. Are both going to charge into Malphos, while the third one is going to move towards Burtle the turtle. First two, striking on Malphos. One of those is a natural 20, but the other one is a 7. Okay, so one of them does nat 20 you. You take 13 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, good at those.
Become Scarecrow.
13.
Join us.
13.
13. As the claws dig deep, breaking through your armor, finding a chink, a piece in there that it can get through. As you fall over, you slowly look back up towards the scarecrow, and as you look into the eyes, you start to feel this deep fear setting within you, but you manage to shake it off.
Damn, these are bad scarecrows. They're not scary at all.
This is a fucking, this is a crazy prank.
And then the final one that's moving towards Burtle the turtle is going to make its attack.
Okay.
Burtle, that is a 14 to hit you.
I have 17 armor.
You have 17
class,
armor
so
class, so as it goes to claw you, it just rakes off of your shell easily.
I'm a turtle.
As you laugh at him, I'm a turtle.
I'm a turtle.
The three scarecrows finish their attacks, and that will end their turn, bringing it to Malphos.
Malphos, okay. Well, fuck, I've got a light sunblade, I mean. Oops.
You do.
I'm gonna pull up my sunblade. Is what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna decapitate it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna decapitate it with my sunblade.
Which
I'm
one?
gonna roll for
The one that you punched?
The one in front of me that just tried to stab me, I guess.
Well, there's two of them that
The
tried
one
to
that
stab
crit
you.
me. The crit. The one that crit.
Okay, the one that crit. Okay, so that's the one that you
Yeah.
actually punched a hole through. So go ahead.
Natural 20.
Oh, the revenge!
Let's go!
The revenge!
reverse! The fucking reverse!
All right, go ahead and roll that damage. Nat 20.
I'm two-handing
Okay,
it.
all right.
So that is a 4. So 8 plus 4? Yeah, 12.
Did you get the extra 1d8?
Oh, I did not. Okay, that's another 12, so 24.
24 in total. As you slice, cutting through the cloth exterior, burning through some of the hay coming off as well, singeing from the sheer fiery heat coming off of this sun blade as it just goes straight through, cutting down. It does not slice the head off, but you burn quite a good amount of like the neck to upper chest off of the hay exterior, revealing a lot of the sort of the internal woodwork of the scarecrows,
is fucking
dealing a lot of
useless.
damage.
I throw it on the ground.
Throw the sunblade on the ground.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
And it's just the light goes out.
Fucking useless. And I think that's my turn. 1 second. Do I have any bonus actions?
Okay.
I have 2 weapon fighting. Yes.
That one is looking very rough, I will say. The one that you sliced
Okay.
with the sunblade. It's looking pretty rough, as as you're revealing a lot of its wooden, pretty much skeleton on the front upper body. All right, ending the turn of Malphos. Up next, Burtle the turtle.
Hell yeah. Okay.
You have an
Yeah.
actions
gonna
tab on
cast-
D&D Beyond as well, just so you know. So if you haven't read that, you can.
Have a what?
Yeah, there's a tab called Actions where you can see pretty much anything you can do as an action, just for like,
Yeah.
just make sure you can read if you want
All
to read all
right.
that.
I think I read most of this. I'm gonna cast Earth Tremor.
Earth Tremor. Okay.
The creature has to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. This is a range of 10 feet. Okay, so yeah, that hits one. Which one are you aiming for? There are two
The one
on
that
Condi
attacked.
and one on you.
The one that attacked me.
Okay, so he makes a dex save. That is going to be a 19 to save.
Damn.
So I think
mine's
he
14.
does sadly
Yeah.
save, yeah.
That's fine. and then I'll use my bonus action. I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration on BTLR.
All right, on bacon, tomato, lettuce robot. How do you inspire him? Do you sing him a little ditty? Do you give him inspiring words? What do you say? What do you sing? What do you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll play the first 4 notes of Megalovania on my recorder for you.
Perfect.
There you
You know,
go.
it's weird. I feel like now actually that I'm gonna roll lower after that.
And surprisingly, that inspires you. Butler, you get a point of bardic inspiration from the beautiful rendition of Megalovania.
Much appreciated,
from yours
Master
truly.
Burtle.
All right, and does that end the turn of Burtle?
I think so.
The Turnal of Burtle the Turtle. And,
Yeah.
And up next is Butler.
I will do a small half bow and say, "As you wish, Sir Clop. I will initiate the counter prank." And my ruby amulet on my chest and eyes will start to glow red, and I will channel divinity. My divinity of chivalry. What was it?
Yeah, chivalry works.
And I will turn the unholy. So if it is a fiend or dead, they have to make. If it is, I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know what they are, but if they are fiend or undead, they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right, wisdom saves. Oh, interesting enough. Okay, so the scarecrow's on Condi, starting with the one that he punched the hole through. It rolled a 4. The one beside it
Fail.
rolled a 9.
Fail.
The one on Yakko rolled a 12.
Fail.
And a unknown being rolled a 13.
What?
Fail. So all the beings that failed, they are turned
Yeah.
if they're undead or a fiend, and they cannot willingly move to a space within 30 feet. They can't take reactions. It's for its action. It can only use dash or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving, like grapple or whatever. And if there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge. So they cannot do anything but try and run away.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So, do you speak out any special words while you channel this divinity? What are the words you speak out to frighten
The
these
words
undead?
of me following the command of Master Clop, and the amulet and my eyes glowing red or in the bow is the only kind of action I take for
Okay.
the channel divinity.
All right. So that will make them
Basically,
start to turn.
whenever they tell me to do something, I do my divine shit. I'm a butler.
Exactly, it's perfect. So that will end the butler's turn then, however, after you turn the undead. Bringing it back to top of the round, Clop, it is you. Hiding in the stalks of corn, stalking through the stalks.
any-
What do you do?
Yeah, I am. All right. Does this guy have stables, and how far are they from me?
Make a perception check. I'll allow this to be a bonus action if you want.
You want me to? What should I do? Just like a perception check or
as
something?
you look around the battlefield for any sign of stables.
Sure. All right. Perception is I got a 15.
15 as you look around. On the opposite side of the farm right now, if you were to run around the ranch house and go down a path in between two of the fields, you do see what appears to be stables, but they're probably about 50 feet away from you, just about your movement speed.
Oh, they're 50 feet away. That's not.
They're quite
hang
a
on.
distance down the field from the house.
All right, I'm gonna do that then. I'm not gonna do that. So they're all like running away now. Okay.
They're starting to. Yeah, they're basically like turning to run in fear.
So there's one right next to Malthus.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and stab the shit out of that one.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pull out my horse rapier. It's just a regular rapier, but I'm a horse, so I called it that. And I'm just gonna charge at it, try and just stab straight through it.
Okay, so there are actually two on Malthus. There's the one he punched a hole in, and the one you kicked the head off of. Which one are you going for?
Let's do the one I kicked the head off of.
All right. You're going in charging for an attack with what'd you say?
A rapier.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
That is gonna be a. I have a. Oh shit! What is it to hit? Hang on. What's 6? Okay, 16. Does that hit?
16 hits.
The fuck? 22 piercing damage.
22 piercing.
Yes, sir. I was going very, very fast.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
That is a lot.
it's the charge plus the sneak attack.
As you come running in with your sword, you skewer the head straight off the skeletal spine and skull that's still remaining from where you kicked off the sack over top. You actually pierce through the bone and completely pull it off of the scarecrow body, and as it drapes off of your sword, The scarecrow falls lifeless to the ground.
I just
one of them
keep
dead.
going. Like, that's it. I just
You
keep
continue
going.
straight forward into the other side of the field, adjacent from where he went in to hide, and just goes into the cornfield, never to be seen again.
Shadow.
Never to
Back
be
to the
seen.
corn, where
Back
I
to
may
the
feast.
corn.
Where I may feast.
The centaur of the corn.
No!
All right, that's my turn.
All right. And up next will be the remaining 2 scarecrows are turning and running in fear. They move 30 feet away from the party, so towards the backside of the ranch house, and they just get into that side of the nearby corn. Just getting out of sight into it with their 30 feet of running. Or they're 60 feet, I should say, with their dash, but they don't go the full 60. They just go into the corn, out of sight.
Okay.
And that will end their turns. Up next is Malphos.
I want to take my shield and I want to throw it at the one I fucking hurt with my sunblade.
All right,
Yeah, fuck your weapons.
all right. He's out of
Throw them
sight.
all.
He's out of sight, so you have disadvantage, but you can still make the attack
That's
with the
fine.
guesstimation.
What would that be?
If you're
Unarmed?
throwing your shield, I'm gonna say you can use Dex or Strength up to you for this one shot. Completely up to you for
Okay.
the throw. Just roll this throw and add your Strength or Dex mod.
I'll do
Whichever one
strength.
you prefer.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's
Do whichever
also
you want,
pretty
brother.
good. 13 is the roll.
13 is the roll. 13 does hit.
Yeah.
Do you have improvised weaponing?
I have no fucking clue. That's a good question.
Probably not. So just roll a D4 for me, and add your Strength mod.
So that's 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay. You just hear a kunk. And then that's it.
That's my turn. I threw my
That is
shield.
the
I'm throwing
turn of
all-
Malphos.
That's all my weapons.
Up next, Burtle, the turtle.
Alright, I guess I will run over to try to find the one that ran away that I was attacking.
Your movement speed is 30. Yeah. Okay. So you move up to the edge of the cornfield. Make a perception check to
Okay.
look for the one.
15.
15. You actually, as you peek through the corn, you can see the glowing red eyes. The one that seemingly less injured, the one that you were in solo combat with. You make it out through the stalks of corn, and you have vision on it as
There
it's
it
creeping its way
is.
out. There you be.
I'm gonna cast Earth Tremor again.
All right, Earth Trimmer. It's another Dex
got
save.
this, Ro.
Here we go. Dex save,
believe.
Scarecrow. That one is a 4.
Yes. Okay. It does.
Is that first level or second level?
It's second level.
Second level. Okay, so it does 2d6. Go
It
ahead and
does
roll.
4 damage, and it knocks
4?
it prone.
Fuck yeah. So as the earth starts to shake beneath it, its wooden legs can't handle it. They kind of say they rattle and shake and start even slamming together. The scarecrow just falls down sideways, landing onto the ground,
I just
taking the
whisper,
damage.
got him.
Does that end the turn of Burtle?
I'll use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Malthos.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so he gets a 1d4 plus your spell casting, which I think for you is plus 4.
So
Yeah.
8, baby.
8, baby.
That's what you like to eat.
That's big healing. All right,
Boom.
and with that ending the turn of Burtle. Up next, the butler.
So there's one on the floor next to Burtle. Is he the last one, or is that still the other one that was running away?
There's one in front of him in the cornfield. There's still 2 of them. There's one pretty badly injured that got slammed by the shield of Malphos that's still somewhere hidden in the corn. And then there's the one that was on Burtle that he has spotted through the corn now and cast Earth Trimmer on. He's the only one who can see it though, as he had to run up to the corn and like actually move it aside and peek through to find it.
So well, yeah, so I don't see those things.
You know where they went in, so you can guess where they are. But yeah, they're currently hidden by the field, the cornfield.
I am still in counter prank mode, so I will start searching for the one that I can't
Just
find.
really said that.
Yeah, so the back and bottom of my robot dress shoes will open up, and you'll hear a as I start to slowly lift off the ground. And then I will fly above the cornfield to search for.
wait, you can do
It's like, so I'll give you the full fucking visual here. The boots like expand, like my little dress shoes kind of like, you know, like go gadget kind of shit, and then I start slowly lifting off the ground.
Do you
as
say
rockets
anything?
come.
Do you say anything as you do it?
No,
or
my eyes and amulet are still glowing red, as this is the order I am following currently.
There he goes.
And my arm, my butler arm, the sleeve sharpens into a double blade scimitar. And then I will go search for the one that I saw run into the field that got hit with a shield.
Okay. So you
Above
fly straight up to go above and look down
I
towards
like
the cornfield
spin
as
and
you
shit.
head. Yeah,
And
do
then
your
like,
cool like Astro Boy spin and pose.
Yeah.
All right, I want you to make a reaction. I would say this one's a reaction because it's just as you go up, make a perception check for me as you peer into the corn.
Ooh. 21.
21. As you peer into the corn, you spot out the gravely injured scarecrow stammering its way through, the one now grounded in front of that one by Burtle. But then the battlefield falls silent as you see a much larger figure looming coming out of the back of the cornfield. In fact, as the battlefield falls silent, immediately sound is picked up as all of you begin to hear the sounds of a violin playing this aggressive, fast-paced but rhythmic solo coming through the cornfield. And as it does,
music.
all of the remaining scarecrows' eyes light up as they all begin to shake in rhythm with it coming off of the stakes. And as they come off, they all begin to spin in a pattern. And as they do, they all line up on that southern cornfield. And as it widens open, a scarecrow standing at 12 feet tall, glowing fiery red eyes as it comes through the cornfield. No violin in hand, but in fact, a long, bloodied scythe with these cursed drawn strings very raggedly tied across the blade coming off is what it's raking its current bony claws against to create the violin-like music. And as the dance macabre comes to a stop, all the scarecrows' eyes dull and they fall lifeless as their souls all come into one and are harvested by the larger scarecrow. The red eyes flare even stronger as an evil laugh dances and echoes throughout the night. As the abomination of the scarecrow dashes forward, taking its legendary reaction as it's spotted.
I'm the
Masters,
closest.
I am going to need a new order.
As the dance ends, it pushes towards Burtle. The scythe strike coming up, attempting to cleave straight through the shell.
I
That
am
is
not
going
within
to
5
be-
feet, right? Since I flew away, I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
get
yeah.
in it.
You're flew. Yeah, you're. It'll be back to your turn in just a second. He's just making an attack.
Right.
still have
I
your
just didn't.
turn.
If I was not 5 feet.
Yeah, you're definitely not 5 feet since you flew up.
Yeah.
So that is going to be a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that
Burtle.
hits.
As it hits the shell, it hits into your shell. So at first you feel a sigh of relief as it hits your external armor, but it immediately cracks the shell, piercing through and digging deep into that soft tissue underneath. You take
Turtle with a cracked shell.
Screams into his recorder.
He's in the middle of playing.
26 points of slashing damage
Oh God!
Are you dead?
as blood trickles out of your
I got
mouth.
5 health left.
It is Butler, yes. Butler's turn. You're still you flew probably, I would say, about 20 to 30 feet up to get the sight on him before the reaction was triggered. So you're about 20 to 30 feet above the ground right now, Butler. Looking down at this happening.
I don't have any more move speed if I went 30 feet.
You have a 60-foot flying speed with the wings of boots. The boot-
Is double?
with the boot
Oh, I
wings.
didn't know if it was
Yes.
double. Okay, all right. Until I get a new command, because this is not pranking. I'm going to fly next to Master Burtle, and I will use my immediate lay on hands
Yes.
pool of healing, and I will restore 20 HP
20 HP. Nice.
for my action, and it will neutralize poison. Never mind, that's another thing. 20 HP, no poison.
DM, can you deafen for a second?
No.
I use my entire pool of
That's
healing.
not how the game works. I have to, I'm not gonna meta game if you guys talk about something. I'm not gonna meta
We're not.
game it.
We're not gonna meta. We're not gonna meta game. I just.
Well-
Well, is it?
I don't know what he's saying.
Well, if you ask me, I'll know.
DM, can we all stack up and create Voltron?
Do we only jump on each arm of BTLR?
Can I get on a horse and then can someone get on me and then can someone else get on their shoulders?
On one condition.
Yes.
What's that?
Yakko gets the head.
Yeah.
I want to be the chest.
All four of you,
okay,
all,
be the chest.
all
Connie
four of
out.
you make a performance check right now.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Dude, I have +8 performance.
Okay.
Don't fuck
I have
this up.
+4.
Dude, I got a 27.
I was so excited for a second. I
I
because
have -1, so
I got a
performance,
19.
huh? I got a 9.
yeah, I got a 7.
Someone
the
has to give
arm.
this order though.
I got a 27. Just toss
Is it-
me.
is it
I'll
master
go in my
class?
shell.
Okay, so the only way this is going to work, because of the failed rolls, is Butler, you have to use the rest of your turn here to come down and support the weight of your party to hold them. And then it would come down to the turn of Clop, and Clop would have to be the one to do the movement.
I want to.
Does that work? Does that work for everyone?
That works for everyone.
I want-
So I'm,
yes.
I'm on the bottom. I'm on the bottom then.
You're on the bottom. Butler would be the center, so he'd be pretty much riding on horseback.
I want my body to cover everyone and turn us into an actual fucking robot.
We'd be a one-armed robot.
We should all give him. What command should we give Butler for this? What's the command?
Call me by my real name.
What is the
What's your real name?
I don't know.
You have to give him
We
one.
have to come up with it. Fuck.
Dad.
No, don't call me dad.
Initiate tower formation.
With Clop as the legs, Butler becoming the center, the core of the body.
As you wish, my son.
Burtle's legs around the shoulders, becoming the head as he rides piggyback on top of Butler, and around each arm wrapped around his Malphos. Oh no, just Malphos. Well, just Malphos holding onto the arms, I guess. I'm not really quite sure where Malphos would go.
I don't know. I'm like.
Malphos, you are one of the arms. You're
Malphos is
I'm,
one of the
I'm
arms,
the left
and the
arm.
other
You're the
arm
and
left arm.
I'm like grasping onto his arm.
you're
Let's say the other arm is a shield.
You're the
around it.
left arm, and as you're standing facing this large scarecrow being looming over, the front door of the ranch opens, and you see Danny. And
Danny, no!
Danny screams out. He goes, "Oh, it's the demons from my nightmares again! Quick!"
You know what I say back?
What?
Danny, get on.
Danny goes, "I have scoliosis, therefore I am not allowed to ride horseback any longer."
But he rode horseback to the inn. Okay.
Sometimes I forget I have scoliosis because of my also onsetting dementia.
Oh my god. I guess it's a good idea to take the farm
That
off
really
of this guy's hands.
Either way, quick, take
I'm upping
this.
the price. I want your wife completely.
And out of the front door from behind, a beautiful blonde trophy wife hands Danny Dilberg, Danny Dilridge, not Dilberg. Dilberg's cool though. Danny Dilridge, this potion, this large vial about the size of, I'd say, at least 2 gallons of a vial of orange, burning hot liquid, lighting up the darkness in the sky, and he throws it towards you, Burtle. I need you to make a sleight of hand check, riding the shoulders of the robot riding the centaur as you try to catch the potion. Let me reiterate what's happening one more time for those in the back. The robot riding the centaur with a turtle riding it on piggyback is catching the lava potion.
I rolled a 14.
That's good enough. You catch the potion. Do you drink?
Hell yeah.
You drink the nectar of Dilberg, Dilridge, Danny.
Dilberg's nectar. What the fuck?
Danny's nectar. Danny Dill nectar.
No. Okay.
And it is a potion of greater fire breathing. Clop, as you take charge forward going towards the scarecrow. You can't keep it in, Burtle, and you explode outwards in a cone of 20 feet into the scarecrow. This large plume of pillowing fire that lights up the night. And I'm going to make a saving throw here for the scarecrow. That's a fail. That's a 13. Go ahead for me, Burtle. I want you to roll 4d6 and then double it.
I don't have real dice. Give me a sec.
you don't have real dice. Oh, everybody bully the nerd. Point the nerd in the face.
Look at the
Sorry.
nerd with no dice.
Nerd doesn't have dice,
I have
doesn't have-
15 sets.
You said 4d6?
I have 32 sets of polyhedral 100 set dice.
I got 15 total.
15 total, doubled to 30.
Oh my god.
As you come riding in this strange, I guess, Voltron abomination. It's just a centaur. It's a robot on centaur back, keeping you afloat. You breathe fire. It echoes. Not echoes. It ripples. My bad. It ripples up the front of the scarecrow, burning the entire exterior cloth completely off. As the hay falls, the wood it works on the inside, burning as well. The scarecrow screams into the night in agony as you deal 30 damage
I look at all my party members. I go, yo, I just spit some hot fire.
to the scarecrow before Clop can't hold up any longer, and you all go tumbling onto each other behind the scarecrow. However, you did do one pretty cool maneuver before
That was
Clop's legs gave
awesome.
out.
It looked pretty cool though.
It did look pretty cool.
I want an epic scene. I want this painted like a fucking Renaissance mural.
Yeah. Just a scarecrow like falling
wanna
back
see
in
it.
agony, screaming up into the night
As
as fire takes over it. The turtle breathing fire.
This makeshift Trojan horse looking fucking
Fucking
competition.
insane, dude. Absolutely bonkers.
Absolutely beautiful. And will that in the turn of Clop as you get back up onto your feet, onto your hooves, I should say?
Oh wait, do I get a turn?
Well, your turn was charging pretty much. Use your turn to do the charge.
Oh, so that was all my turn. Voltron was all my turn.
Kind of. Because of the low roll, it was like both your guys' turns because you roll
Okay.
like a
Yeah,
9.
yeah.
If you
That's
want,
fine. If I
you
have-
still have a bonus action. You have a bonus if you want to do that.
Yeah, I want to use my bonus action then to dash, and I want to use my horseshoes of spider climb, and I want to start climbing up the scarecrow.
like it's a
Like a scene out of some weird LSD nightmare movie. The centaur just begins spider climbing with his horseshoes of spider climbing straight up the back of the scarecrow. That's currently on fire, may I remind you.
It's fucking Junji Ito, man. That's what it
This
is.
is monstrous, and I want my brown cloak to like burn off, so you just see my like pale
Rippling
rippling
muscles.
muscles and just like countless scars.
Up next, the abominable scarecrow.
I think you mean abominable.
No, abominable.
like abdomen.
Abdominal?
He has a very large abdomen. That was
Phenomenal.
Look at the size of that.
That was the joke. Anyway, as he turns to attempt to face the horse climbing up his back, but kind of just turns to face the party. The fire finally reaching the top of the chest, moving up the neck, burning off the entire sack, covering the face. It reveals this large metallic skull with these glowing fiery eyes shooting out of it, leaving these these pillars of smoke coming out the sides of the head as well. It is going to go for one more large scythe attack. And since the horse is on its back, I guess it's going to go for Malphus. As it raises the scythe up to make this strike, behind it appear 4 spectral ravens the size of nearly a rock
Jesus Christ, man.
that appear.
Happening in this fucking one.
You know, I'm glad.
What is
I'm
this
glad we
prank?
asked
I don't
for
get it.
5,000 gold
I seriously
the farm
don't
and
get
the
this
wife.
prank.
This is a terrible
Yeah, we
prank.
deserve it.
These kids these days, bro, I'm telling you. The 4 spectral ravens appearing behind, the energy creating them seemingly pulling off of some of those lifeless now scarecrows falling face first under the ground where this one emerged. They swoop down, 4 of them, 2 of them targeting the centaur on the back, and the other 2, one going for Butler and one going for Burtle. However, first strike will be the scythe coming down. A 20 not natural on Malphus.
Ow. Yeah, that hurts.
I'm gonna use cutting words to try to use a bardic inspiration and subtract a number from his damage roll.
Okay, so I'll go and roll the damage first. Go ahead and roll whatever you're minusing, and I'll roll the damage, and we will do that.
I'm minusing 1.
Minusing, okay. That's actually a pretty low roll. That's 14, so minus the 13. 13 slashing damage on Malphus.
Yeah, I yell, "Hey, don't hit him too hard."
And he was slightly distracted. He was don't hit him too hard.
Oh, thanks, Burtle. That really helped.
Really soften the blow.
Soften the blow for me.
And as it pulls the scythe out, the ravens, the were-ravens, now go for their attacks. 2 of them on the centaur riding up the back of the flaming scarecrow.
Well, that probably figures.
Like an Iron Maiden album cover, I swear. I don't know what's going on right now. Coming in first off of one of them is a 20 not natural.
That definitely hits.
As one of the ravens comes flying by, it makes a beak strike at you, ripping some of your clothing off and puncturing flesh. Oof! Well, you already ripped your clothing off, so it'd just be piercing flesh. 4 piercing damage.
Scar.
Another scar.
4 piercing damage. All right.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh. That's going to be a 15?
15, you're fine. Nothing happens. As the second raven, however, that then does also come in for an attack.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna need you. Oh, never mind, because that's a miss. That's an 8 to hit. You just,
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
As it comes down, you
It's
just
not that
bounce
bad.
the bird off of your massive pecs as you flex, sending him flying backwards. The other 2, one of them going down on Butler. That is going to be a 21 to hit. Butler.
That hits.
Butler, you take 5 points of piercing damage, but you do not need to make a con save because you are immune to were-raven lycanthropy.
Wow.
Wait, I could have become a centaur were-raven?
Yeah.
Fuck!
And then one on Burtle.
Give me another one. Send them at me.
And then another one on Burtle. That's a nat 20 on Burtle.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Burtle, you take 6 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Think about how sick it would be, bro, if you were a turtle raven.
Okay. 19.
19 saves.
Okay, I
But
took
you
6
still take
damage.
6 points. Yeah, 6 points
Okay.
of damage. And that will end the turn of the spectral ravens that this strange scarecrow abomination has summoned. And up next will be Malphos.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up my sunblade. Finally, after all this time. Then, how tall is this scarecrow again?
12 feet.
12 feet? Okay. Perfect height for pocket sand. Throw some pocket sand at it.
All right, you launch your pocket sand. What does the pocket sand do again? I forget. Let me pull it up again.
It's fucking sand on scarecrow. Like, what is this?
I don't fucking know.
It's magic sand. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, it's very magical. Maybe it
It's
explodes on
D&D. Get your
impact.
facts straight. Everything makes sense.
Oh, I totally thought it was just sand.
Pretty funny
Still
though.
not over the
Let's
fact
see
that
here.
the
If
scarecrow's
target
on
must
fire.
succeed on a DC 15 Constitution save or become poisoned for 1 hour. Target is blinded for the duration.
Okay, so DC Constitution 15. As you throw
Yes.
pocket sand into the giant abomination scarecrow, into its flaming eyes, your its eyes are literally just giant pumes of fire. But you know what?
Whatever. You think I care?
Okay.
No being is immune to pocket sand. Okay,
This is
just
true. This is
it's a rule.
actually true. This is actually fact. Constitution save. That is going to be a 8.
Yeah, fails.
As the pocket sand goes into the eyes of the scarecrow abomination, it screams in horror as it's blinded by the dirtiest trick of them all, the ultimate counter prank, pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
And then in the turn of Malphos, as the creature is
I
now
think-
blinded, reeling in pain.
I think that's all I can do because I picked up my sword for bonus action.
All right, wonderful. Burtle the turtle.
Okay.
Burtle.
Okay, I'm gonna cast animal friendship on 2 of the ravens.
They are not real animals, but give it a shot.
Uh-oh.
We can certainly try.
All right.
Animal friendship.
It says if their intelligence is 4 or higher, it fails.
God, I hope they're dumbass fucking
Well,
ravens.
their stat block, their intelligence is 13.
Oh my God, they're smart.
Bro, why are they so smart?
Well,
Yeah, but I'm sure you could be a stupid were.
You could be a stupid
Yeah.
were-raven, but these ones are not a stupid were-raven.
wow, these are smart ravens.
These ones are spectral,
Damn.
so they all have the same.
It's actually significantly smarter than I am. These ravens are.
They're actually fucking geniuses.
They're smarter than me too.
All right, so Burtle, what'll it be? Burtle the turtle, how will you climb this hurdle? What do you do next?
Dude, I'm a storybook character. I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers on the big scarecrow.
Okay, that's how many d4s?
4d4,
Go ahead and roll it now since you cast it. I'll allow you to
Okay.
do the bonus damage now as well.
10 damage.
10 dabblage.
10 damage.
As the daggers come raining down all over the large scarecrow, he says, "Hey, could you stop that? Could you? Like, it's the kind of stuff.
It's really rude, man.
Sorry, man.
Fuck. Up next is Butler. Unless you have anything else for Burtle.
Oh, as my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself.
All right, go ahead and heal yourself up. And then up next, we got Butler.
I am waiting a new command.
Someone give him a
End of
fucking
turn.
command.
I'm just kidding.
Clean up the scarecrow, the big one, the giant one. You know.
I heard clean. As you wish. I'm kidding.
It's fucking evil cleans like his fucking...
Demonic, bro.
Including
That's his kill word, clean mode.
Clean.
His arms turn like 17 fucking blades, like 17
Saw
swords.
blades.
Initiating
Okay,
cleaner mode.
Where are the ravens again?
There's one on you, there's one on Burtle,
Yep.
and there
Yep.
are two of them flying around the scarecrow that have their attention on the centaur. Mr.
I want to
Clop.
not even look at the raven near me. I just want to stab it. That's my action.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
22.
22 hits.
Yo. 11.
11.
11
The
damage
raven
with my-
bursts into fiery embers as you stab through it.
Sweet.
It just died.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
weren't very smart after all, huh?
And
Thanks.
I will just fly towards the big scarecrow.
Go straight for him. What are you doing? Anything? Anything for Destoterin?
Nope, I'm good. I'm going to save it. Never mind. Okay, that's it. I'm just going to fly upwards. I won't fly toward them. And that's my turn, sorry.
All right, that will bring us back to top of the round, where it would be Clop. However, the Scarecrow takes a legendary action,
Ah, shit.
and it's going to make a claw attack down towards the centaur on its back, attempting to knock you off.
Damn, it can do that. It's a flexible scarecrow.
It is. I mean, he's made of wood and curses.
Probably something bad
curses.
inside. Yeah.
Curses. It's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely
All right,
hits.
I'm gonna
Alright.
use cutting words again as my reaction. Be like, don't hit him too hard.
Thanks, bro.
Don't hit him too hard.
I
much you
reduced the
minus him?
damage by 2.
All right, well, it was a 12. That makes it 10,
awesome.
10 slashing.
Okay.
It
all
does
right.
not knock you off, however. You remain.
That's what I like to
you
hear.
remain using your beautiful horseshoes of spider climbing.
I am
The
stuck.
most cursed thing I've ever used.
Super
The cursed
cursed,
item I've
dude.
ever made. I've ever forged with my own gremlin hands. That will end the legendary turn. So up next, Clop.
I want to take my bulging clop muscles and grab onto the straw of this scarecrow, the exposed straw, and I want to take my big meaty horse legs and like basically kick off and then kick in, and I want to go inside.
You want to kick through the fucking scarecrow?
I want to kick through the scarecrow
Okay.
and go inside of the scarecrow.
Okay. Go ahead and make
So I'm gonna roll to attack.
make a kick attack as you jump off and go diving down torpedo horse kick Muay Thai style.
Yeah, so here's the bad news: is it's a 7, and that's probably not gonna do
You
it.
sprain your horse ankle and sadly miss the attack as you go
my
falling,
horse ankle.
plummeting off the back of the scarecrow.
No!
By plummeting, I mean you're falling like 10 feet, so it's not like a big deal.
Oh, do I actually? So wait, do you usually take damage from that or no?
Not from that height, no.
Oh, okay, because I take double fall damage.
Yeah, no.
Do you actually?
Yeah, because I'm a fucking horse.
You fall 10 feet, but you manage to, thank God, land on your feet.
All right, I want to use my bonus action, disengage, run to the stables.
All right, you're heading straight to the stables.
Yeah, I've got 50 feet of movement, so can I make it there or no?
You make it just with them in sight. The door to the stables is shut, but you can hear the sound of horses feeding inside. You can
Yes.
smell the hay and the
Yes.
oats. You feel home. And up
right, that's
next
my
will
turn.
be the scarecrow. With that horse off its back, it's finally going to turn around and put its attention onto the party. Up next, it's going to attack Burtle once more. with
Man,
its
this
scythe.
dude hates me.
It does not like turtles. It has a phobia.
I understand.
So it's scared of
Turtles are
me.
fucking terrifying.
So I'm
Scarecrow.
superior.
It's a scarecrow. However, that attack is only an 11 to hit.
That does not hit.
As this time, Burtle, using the powerful part of his back shell, deflects the scythe, bouncing off. The scarecrow is then going to, once again, using its long, bony-like claws, raking against the strings attached to the side of the scythe. It begins to play that violin solo like it's dancing with the devil. You can't help but dance along. And as all of you are distracted by the dance, the scarecrow is able to move its full speed without provoking any opportunity attacks. And it's going to
Nightmare.
move, following down the road towards the centaur. going to the
My
stables.
horses,
Shit.
my people, my people.
But it can only move 30 feet. So it does not make it all the way. And it will end its turn. Up next, Malphos. The flaming scarecrow is moving through the cornfield, the corn around it burning as well, causing this wildfire to spread across the farm as it's heading towards the stables. What do you do?
I wanna whistle. I wanna whistle for a horse from the stables. I wanna get the horses. I wanna whistle for it.
Animal handling check.
That's a 5. That sucks.
You put your fingers into your mouth, but you just end up shooting spit all over your fingers, and it's really fucking gross. So you take a few seconds to wipe it off onto your shirt, failing completely to even whistle.
Okay, never mind. Well, I'm gonna throw my fucking sunblade again.
You're throwing the sunblade?
Yeah, I'm gonna pop it out and make it and throw it. I'm gonna like javelin it.
Here, use the force to throw the lightsaber. All right, sick. Go ahead and roll it.
Yes. Ah, that's a 6.
Oh, I have such a good idea.
That's a 6. The sword just falls to the ground, and as soon as you throw it out of your hands, in fact, the lightsaber part of it, like the energy field, just dissipates and it falls down as an empty hilt in front of you.
It also spits all over my hand.
There's just, the spit in your hand is it's too lubed up. As you go to throw it, just slips out of your hand as well.
God damn it.
Ah, it's too much spittle. Up next, Burtle the turtle. The
Still getting
scarecrow.
attacked by that raven, right?
Yes, there's still a raven kind of flying around you annoyingly, like a pigeon that really wants your breadcrumbs.
Is it too far for me to hit it with a weapon?
You can definitely hit it with a weapon. You can swing up and hit it.
All right, I'm gonna swing with a rapier at it.
Go for it.
16.
16 hits. Roll
Sweet.
le damage.
7.
7. You slash up, cutting through the effervescent skin and feathers of the raven. It does not kill it, but it looks gravely wounded as it falls to the ground. Its wings kind of just flapping everywhere.
All right, sweet. Can I move now or no? Because that was my action.
You can move. You have 30 feet of movement.
I think I need another turn to do this, but I wanted to run up to the scarecrow and intimidate it and challenge it to a viola battle.
So I'm gonna have. So you have
fellow
30.
musician.
You have 30 feet, so you can get just between the legs, so pretty much right to where it can see you in its vision. So you can run up, pull out. What instrument do you have?
A viol.
A viol. Okay, you pull it out, and you get into a pretty much a battle conductor stance with
Yeah.
your viol.
I'm ready to play Devil Went Down to Georgia with this thing.
And we will see what happens, because you cannot roll anything else, sadly. But up next is Butler. Butler's turn.
I'll cast Divine Favor, and a little bottle of like hand sanitizer will come out of my arm and like coat the blade.
Mm-hmm.
But it's more like just like disinfectant.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'll fly straight towards the scarecrow. I assume I can catch up.
You can, yeah. 60 feet of flying speed. You can get right up to him. You can get even past
And I
him
want to
10
stick
feet.
my shield hand, so my other arm, a like kind of diamond shape, like home plate shape, like wings, I guess, come out of the forearm and stuff, and that creates a shield. I want to put that in front of my head, so I block my kind of like a welder's helmet.
Yeah.
And then I want to stick the double-bladed scimitar out, and then I want to start spinning like a drill. And I want to try and go straight through with this disinfecting pierce.
So acrobatics
That's
check
intense.
first and foremost
Sure.
for the spinning attack midair.
I rolled a 10. So with acrobatics, that's 11. With athletics, that's a 15.
So 11. The spin is not exactly corkscrew, nor would I call it 720. I call it more like you threw a spitball at a fly and you hit one of its wings.
Like Tony Hawk's first attempt
Yeah,
at skateboarding.
yeah, like you do a few, I guess you could call them rolls, but you managed to still try to pierce into the skin. Go ahead and roll to hit
Okay.
as you go flying kind of haphazardly, spinning through
I
the
just
air
like the concept of,
chaotically.
like he does the spin and then he stops and he just charges straight forward with the pierce.
I can't. It's radiant damage. That's what Divine Favor is. I can't believe my radiant damage is disinfectant. Okay, that's 20 to hit. Unnatural.
Not natural. 20 to hit. That does indeed hit. Roll that damage, boyo.
So that's 7 damage plus 3 radiant.
3, so 10? No, 9.
Yes.
No, 10, yeah, 10. So 10 damage. You actually manage. The cleaner himself, the butler, is back in town as you dive straight through the scarecrow's torso, landing in front of him, making a clean hole straight through the hay, having it pour out the front. It lets out a deep guttural scream, and as it does, the horses in front of you, Clop, in fact, you hear them begin to get a little rowdy inside the stables from the commotion.
Hold on, Jared. Now, I just casted a spell as a bonus action. Can I still cast Divine Smite? Because it's no action, it's just special? It's just when I make a melee weapon attack, or do I have to do that?
You smite him. You smite him.
So yeah, Divine Smite is just when you hit, you can just choose to do that. Yeah, it's free. So you can do an additional 2d8 if you'd like.
Yeah! Yeah, I'd like to!
In fact, make it 3d8 because it's undead.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'd like to do that!
That's some good hand sanitizer. Holy crap.
It burns.
I mean, yeah, he's on fire. It probably does burn.
No, the hand sanitizer.
14!
99.9% of germs.
14 sanitizer damage.
13 sanitizer damage. 14. As you dive straight through, landing in front, the scarecrow falls forward. Does this end the butler's turn as well?
Yes.
As the scarecrow rears forward, screeching out in pain from the disinfectant cleaning the germs out of its maggot-ridden body, it is going to take another legendary action, and it's going to attempt to claw down on the butler as revenge for the attack. And that is a 27 to hit. That was almost a nat 20.
It has been a pleasure serving.
I don't think so. You're probably not dead.
No.
That's 11 slashing damage as it kind of just swipes you with the claws, trying to knock you to the side as it falls forward. This commotion as well finally lets off the trigger. Clop, before top of the round, before your turn begins, the barn door to the stable come flying open as 7 horses come stampeding out in a frantic rage coming straight towards you, the party, and the scarecrow.
Is it my
Clop,
turn?
it is top of the round. It is you. The saddle is in the bag. What do you do?
Yes, as these horses charge towards me, I want to wrap my arm around one of their necks and kick up and begin riding one of the horses.
As you lay the saddle of horse riding down upon the horse creature, landing your 4 legs awkwardly sitting where a person's would, like your bottom legs down the sides and your hooves kind of just resting over the front. The weirdest thing you could ever imagine in your head, this centaur begins to ride one of the horses. And
now I only have one more question, Jared.
can this horse ride another horse? No, it can't.
How many can I stack? Okay.
This is as far as we can go. This is as
All
far
right, in that
as
case-
this
in
one
that
shot
case,
can take us. Maybe next one.
I want to rally the horses and I want to charge the scarecrow and try and knock it out off its feet.
Animal handling with advantage, as you are one of them.
My brothers. Okay, wait. I got a 18.
18. The horses begin to follow you, sort of leading the herd, leading the charge as you go straight towards the scarecrow. The scarecrow now falling forward, the fire licking up the front of it, burning away the hay, the burlap, revealing nothing but the wooden and skeletal figure underneath, some of the gore falling out as well now. It looks pretty rough.
Horse prank.
I charge him full speed and I want all of my horses to charge him. And then I want to leap off and attempt to horse drop kick through the scarecrow.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit. And while that's happening, Burtle, as the horses sort of fork and they go around you, standing in the center with viol in hand, you begin to play it as the horses stampede around you. Go ahead and make a performance check for me.
Yes, dude.
And what was that drop kick? How'd that hit, Charlie?
That is a 19.
19 hits.
This is all I wanted to do, and I rolled a natural 1.
No!
Can we hear what that sounds like on the recorder, please?
Yes, please.
The song of my people, it was not forgotten.
The song of my people. How much damage for that drop kick, by the way?
That's
Good
gonna
in
do
tune.
16 damage.
16 damage. All right. As you deal that damage, the the Scarecrow going flying backwards from the kick, kind of sending it reeling. As it does, the viol, the off-key Devil Went Down to Georgia, but played by a 5-year-old, starts to play through the air. But a mysterious voice harkens out, a deep rumble, as a stoic voice speaks from the darkness and goes,
Music to my ears.
and from the pocket of the turtle, the little action figure jumps out, and as it does, it grows into full size, becoming a full construct golem, landing hard on the ground. Jeffrey behind the Scarecrow. As it goes reeling back, Jeffrey goes for an uppercut punch into the back of the Scarecrow. Jeffrey hits with a 22.
Holy shit, Jeffrey, chill.
Jeffrey dealing
Master Jeffrey.
fat damage as the Scarecrow tumbles now back forward towards the party. Burtle, Butler, Malthus, what do you guys want to do as you are given a unity strike?
I'm crying. Okay.
The Scarecrow falling back into your guys' attack of opportunity range. The three of you get a chance. You get an action. What do you do?
Okay,
How do
I
you
have an
attack the
idea.
Scarecrow?
How about you guys? I go into my shell and you guys pick me up and you throw me at the Scarecrow.
Is there a way to become a Beyblade? Is there a way to become a
I
Beyblade
mean, like,
yeah,
you
for
can we
guys
you?
make him a
spin me
Beyblade?
fast enough because I can
Wait,
withdraw
wait.
into my shell.
Let me. I want to combine. I want to.
Yes, now you're getting it.
I want both. I want myself to be on top of the shell. I want both my arms to turn into blades. So instead of double-bladed scimitar, it's just 2 single-bladed scimitars.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm a
Chris,
robot.
just so you know, we had the exact same visual for this.
So,
Like that was literally was in my mind.
you attach
And then I
yourself
want-
to the back of the shell.
And then Malthus will throw us like a frisbee, and we will spin at high velocity,
Yes.
and that
yes.
will be a serrated turtle shell.
All right.
I do that.
Beyblade.
Yeah.
So, Butler, you lay down flat, almost like a weird, like in the weird articulation that a G.I. Joe figure stands, both your swords in hand, and then your hip belt just attaches to the edge, the shell of Burtle. Malthus, grabbing him by one of the arms, you start spinning him around faster and faster, getting the velocity up, getting the speed ready. You go for the throw, make an
As I
athletics
release.
check. Yes?
Okay, 1 second. As I release, let it rip.
As you wish, Master.
Athletics, you said?
Yes,
Master
athletics.
Malthus.
Let it rip!
22.
22.
Yeah.
You go spinning rapidly, the blades flying around the turtle shell. These heroes aren't in a half shell, they're in a full goddamn one.
Let's go.
And you go flying, shredding through the Scarecrow. I need you to make 2 sword attacks, Butler, for the damage.
Yes, 15 points.
15 points of damage as the turtle shell comes ripping through the other side of the Scarecrow. It comes flying out up into the air, even far above the ranch house. Fire still licking off the sides of the shell, still coming off the blades, coming off the side of it. The now flame-covered shell, as it goes up into the sky, light breaks through the horizon as the sun begins to rise. The Scarecrow falling to its knees, the fire taking over its body, the haunting screams echoing through the sky as the sun fully rises and the body falls to the ground. The flaming shell up in the sky as almost a symbol of victory as it comes down, landing in front hard into the ranch house.
Oh no!
Crash straight through.
Yes!
And
Not our house.
the door opens and Danny comes out. Oh my God, UFO! Oh, no, that's a turtle.
Hello.
Brave adventurers, congratulations.
Pay up.
You have killed my wife.
Oh,
Wait, I wanted her every other weekend.
did I land on her in the house?
As promised, you can have my ranch every other weekend.
Yes.
And you can also have 5,000 gold pieces from Grandpappy's pension. You have
What about the
defeated
wife?
the evils that lurk deep inside my cornfields and also the mazes that lie within the depths of my mind.
Danny, I'm sorry about your wife.
It's okay.
So you're gonna have to do.
I'm gonna have to do.
Come here, Danny.
You want? I don't. I've never been with a horse before. Brave
It was a
adventurers.
pleasure serving you.
I'm so glad that the only adventurers offering this area are brave souls like yourselves, who are strong and also valiant.
Let's get it all in writing. We own this. We own half of this now.
Yes, let's go speak
And
with
all-
my lawyers and also have a drink. I'm a functioning alcoholic.
Oh, sweet. All right, I want to play us a victory song.
All right, and as you guys march into the sunset, the trail back towards the town, Burtle, you begin playing what exactly on your viol?
37 years ago, someone spread on me.
Be prepared, be prepared.
Prepared.
That is one of my favorite songs. I'm always prepared for the return of my nightmare wife.
Oh my god.
We may have defeated her once, but every 14 harvest moons, she will return again to seek her vengeance.
Farm on the weekends.
What's your actual end song, bro?
That's fine.
Be prepared, be prepared.
Be prepared.
Be prepared for my wife to come back.
And just like that, the party has been hoodwinked. Thank you guys for listening.
Yeah.
Fuck
you. It was hoodwinked the whole time.
Oh, please, no, we can't end it like this.
Don't make
Sick of this game.